and welcome back to my YouTube channel. We are on Vlogmas day 11. Can we get a congrats around here? We are on day 11. Okay, we are in our final stretch. I feel good. I hope you feel as good too. I feel like I've had such a great time, and I just want to sit down for a second and just like take a moment to get ready with you guys and also just chit chat about Vlogmas, random things. The year is coming to an end, and this is probably most likely going to be the last get ready with me of the year. So I just wanted to sit down and do a little chit chat, do a little catch up, you guys. How has your year been? Okay, let me know in the comments. How has your year been? What's the most like successful thing you did this year? What's the best thing that happened to you this year? I've got a lot to talk about in terms of this year, so let's do that while we get ready. I have to get ready for the day, so join me. All right, so we are going to do a very kind of quick, well, honestly kind of quick get ready with me because I have a lot to do today. Vibe of today's look, I want it to be like very like fresh, very clean and bright looking, which honestly I feel like my makeup looks like that most days anyways, like not in like a showing off type of way, but I'm just like, I stick to the same look so much that I'm like, babe. So today I want to talk about just like a recap of the year. If you have been following me since the beginning of the year, then like you are a real one. Like seriously, you guys, like I just cannot fathom sometimes. I'm like, there are seriously people that are just out here like supporting me. Like, and I feel like it's just so like, I almost feel like I don't deserve it. Like I'm like I don't know what I did to deserve so much support, like unconditional support, and I appreciate it, you guys, so much. So if you've been here from the beginning, shout out you. At the beginning of this year, I had just started YouTube. I had just started like making my YouTube videos, and it's funny because I actually put off YouTube for the longest time ever because my fiance kept telling me like, hey, like you need to get on YouTube, like you need to get on YouTube. Honestly, a lot of people would tell me to get on YouTube, and I'd just be like, I don't know. Like I just knew that the type of person I was, and I was like, I am too shy for YouTube. Like I don't think I will be successful on YouTube because I am so freaking shy. Like, well, I'm not that shy anymore, especially not like in front of a camera, but like for TikTok, I was only doing TikTok and Instagram, and like I would barely ever get on there and like just make a video of me talking or like show my personality, because I was like, that's just not me. Like I'm just too shy. I'm very like to myself. And this isn't just like a thing where I'm like, I'm shy in front of a camera or like social media. Like I am shy in real life too, you guys. Like if you ever meet me, if you ever see me like in public and like I'm just like not even making eye contact, please do not ever take that personally and think that I'm just like stuck up or something, because I'm really not. I'm just a very shy person. Like I just avoid eye contact. Some of you guys have come up to me in public, and I try my best not to be like super awkward and be like, oh, like, hey, I do my best, but that is just naturally how I am. Like I'm a very awkward and shy person. So I was scared to do YouTube because of that. I was like, I don't think I'm a YouTube girl. Like I'm just, honestly, I don't think I'm like mentally there. But this year I decided to give it a shot, and here we are. We have grown 36,000 subscribers, almost 40,000 subscribers on YouTube, and I don't know, I just really didn't see that coming. Like I'm very happy with the growth that we have had on YouTube. I'm very happy with like how many people I feel like the community that I've like built. Like I see so many people regularly commenting, and I'm like I know you just based off your username, because I always see you commenting, and it's just such a good feeling like to feel like we're all part of this like little community. And honestly, this is gonna sound really corny and cheesy, but I feel like that is just the point of life. Like the point of life is to be in like little random communities. Like we need each other. Like people in life really need each other, and we need little communities like that. I don't know, I just feel like us as humans, we take for granted, especially like online, because we've like developed this whole thing of always being online. We just take for granted the like smaller communities that we could be in. So starting this year, obviously started YouTube. Besides YouTube, I obviously like grew on my other social platforms, and I don't base my whole existence off of like how much I've grown on my social platforms or how many followers I have. I feel like that's not right. Like you should never do that. But I do feel like I've grown again like a little community, and that that is what is important to me. I feel like I'm a part of something, and I really do like that. My small business has definitely grown as well. I used to have different goals for my small business. Like, I think everybody, when they start a small business, they dream very high and very big. Ooh, like one day I'm gonna be in Sephora, one day I'm gonna be in Ulta or Target. And I honestly think that that is no longer the goals that I have. Like, that doesn't align with my goals anymore. I used to be one of those like big dreamers, and I'd be like, I'm gonna get into Sephora, like I'm gonna have my products on shelves. And now I'm like, you know what? I love my small business, but I love keeping it, I guess I love keeping it small. Like, I love it being a thing where I'm like, yeah, I have this thing and I love it. And that's pretty much it. Like, I don't know. I think I've changed my goals in terms of like wanting to be this like big like girl boss and like, I don't know, rise to the top. You know what I'm talking about. I think my biggest goal in life now, as of this year especially, is really just to like live a peaceful life. Like, I just want to live a cute little peaceful life where I'm not worried about like my career and my job and my finances, and that alone is a privilege. I know it is, but that's why I'm trying to build what I can right now, because I'm still young. I still have time to like get to that point where I want in life. But yeah, I think just like my small business being like this huge thing that I wanted it to be back in the day when I first started is no longer a thing, which is why I'm happy with like the growth that it's had so far. As small as it is, I'm very happy with it. Besides social media, besides my small business, I also got engaged, which I feel like is a huge step in my love life. Like, you guys, if you don't know me, well, you guys don't, but like I don't know. I always thought I was gonna be like alone for a long time, because I'm like, I just had a hard time finding somebody that I like even envisioned like a whole life with. And I think finally finding somebody that I do envision a whole life with is crazy to me. That is a huge step in my love life. So I got a new car. I moved to a new city. I love Raleigh. I think Raleigh is where I want to settle down. And I know I'm still young, and I know a lot of people my age are still like, you know, traveling and like finding new cities and like going here, going there. Especially the people that are in the field, do what I do, which is like social media influencing. They are kind of living in like New York, LA, Texas, Miami, and I'm like, I don't want to do that. I don't want to do that. Like, I am very happy in Raleigh. I prioritize my very happy little peaceful life, and Raleigh is definitely that for me. So I'm very happy that I moved to this new city. I'm very happy with my new car. Yeah, my cats are healthy. This year overall has been a really good year. I hope next year brings even more blessings and even more like little things that I'll succeed in. Even if they're little, I'm still very, very happy with them. I would love though to talk about my failures this year, because I feel like way bigger list than the list of my accomplishments, for sure. I don't ever want to be that person that people compare themselves to, especially like online, being online. I don't ever want you to compare yourself to me and be like, oh my god, like I wish I had her life, like she's just so good at everything. I don't know. I want to be completely transparent. Let's sit down for a little bit and let's talk about my failures this year, because there are. First, I feel like one of my failures this year, I think one of my biggest failures, honestly, is not going to therapy. I am very disappointed that it is another year has passed, that I chose to still not go to therapy. And I know that I need therapy, but I'm like, no thank you. I don't know what my like huge, like, I don't know, objection to therapy is. I'm really not sure. I think in my head it's the price, because I'm like, therapy's expensive, you guys. Like, I don't know if that's something that I really want to put on my plate to like have to afford each month and stuff. But I know for a fact it's also not just that. Like, I know for a fact the reason why I'm not going to therapy is I really just don't want to like talk about things. I don't want to face things, and like, I think I'm just scared. You know, it's like everybody who's doing something new for the first time, you're scared. And yeah, I think I'm just way too scared to go to therapy. I feel like that was one of my biggest failures this year. Like, I really hope that next year is a year where I decide, you know what? I really do need therapy. And I take that first step to going, because your girl needs it, as she needs it very badly. Another failure this year that's kind of in the same umbrella, which is like health. So like therapy is like mental health, emotional health, whatever you want to call it. Physical health, I think this has been one of the worst years for my physical health by far. I just did not commit at all to going to the gym. Like this year just flew by, and I can probably count the amount of times I've been to the gym like with like 4 of my hands, so like less than 20 times, which is not good. Like I really should be I should be making that a priority. I loved going to the gym. Like I've always been a gym girly. In high school I used to go a ton. Like I don't care how much homework I had on my plate, I would go every single day after school, after swim practice. Like I would go to the gym all the time. Then in college, I kind of fell off, but I still made it a priority. Then once I graduated college, again, I fell off majorly. And honestly, I was like, you know what? I'm gonna be gentle with myself and kind with myself because I'm still trying to figure out my life. Like I'm still trying to figure out my life. So let me not be harsh with myself. And yeah, I gave myself a bit of time, and eventually I did get into a groove again. This year I just fell off completely. I don't know what happened. I don't know if it was like the move. I don't know if it was like I was just very much focused on like other things, like I guess like content and my small business. I don't know what the heck happened, but there really is no excuse. I should be making it a priority regardless. Like it should be like the gym comes first, or like it doesn't have to be the gym. Walking, running, physical activity of any sorts comes first, and then my work, because who's gonna work when I'm dead? Who's gonna work if I'm dying because I didn't get up to go walk for like 30 minutes? Who the heck is gonna take my place to work? I'm not trying to like oh, like I need this type of body or this type of physique. This isn't like that type of thing. It's just it's really about my health, and I'm like, I really need to start prioritizing my health. Same goes for my eating. I am very inconsistent with my eating. It's not even really like it's not intentional at all. It's literally just like, oh, I forgot to eat today. I cooked too late, or like I had my coffee before. Me right now, I'm having my coffee before my breakfast because I wanted to sit down and just start filming, and I don't really have time to cook breakfast. It's like I really shouldn't be doing that to myself. It's not good for my body, and I know it, and I do it anyways. And I'm like, I really want to get better at that. I will say the one thing that I did get better at this year in terms of health was drinking way less alcohol. Like I think if you are coming out of college, you know what I'm talking about, and you can probably relate. But you come out of college and you know, you're in college and drinking is so normalized. Like honestly, if you're not drinking in college, you're kind of weird. Like why don't you drink? Why aren't you drinking? So drinking was very much normalized, and I came out of college and it was hard for me to let go of those habits. I could not let go of them. I was like, I need to drink. I need to drink. Like everywhere I went, I wanted to drink. Every time I went out, I was going feral. Like it was concerning, honestly. Like even after college, I was still like blacking out some nights, and I'm like, why am I still doing that? I am not a college student anymore. Like I need to get my life together. And then even after that, I was still going really heavy with the wine. Like you guys know I love my wine. I do love my wine, and I still have my glasses, okay? But like I was going insane with my wine. Like I was having like, oh my god, I don't even want to tell you because honestly it's kind of embarrassing, but like I was having like a bottle to myself each night for like a while, and I'm like, wait, this isn't normal. I think I got to a point one day where I was like, this is actually not normal. But this year I've gotten so much better at that. I do not drink as heavy anymore. I don't drink even as much wine anymore. I could still use some work, but I definitely have gotten so much better, and I'm so proud of myself for that. Another failure, this one is actually I think very specific, which is why I wanted to bring it up. But I want to say like one of my failures this year was, I guess like kind of related, or like yeah, kind of financially, right? Shopping less. I think overall like consumerism is what I want to label this as, because I had it a goal to shop less in general. I think when I joined TikTok, I felt the pressure of like having to buy every trendy item, especially because of what I do, which is like TikTok. I was like, well, I need every trendy item. Like I need to like review it, and if I want to get views, if I want to like, I need to buy everything and like be able to review it for my followers. Like they want me to, like yada yada, right? So I kind of gave into that pressure, and for a while I was just buying every single trendy item. I was running to Sephora, I was running to Ulta, I was running to Amazon, and I was like, guys, I bought the viral trendy dress, I bought the viral, and like I think it got to a point where I was like, what am I doing? Why am I doing that? Why am I doing that? So I did that a lot last year, and this year I was like, no more of that, no more buying trendy items. And I actually feel like I succeeded at that. I really stopped buying all those trendy items that everyone was out here like getting all the time. And honestly, I'm pretty proud of myself for that. But I am still out here shopping way too much, like way too often. I feel like there's still a lot of work that I have to be done in terms of that, because I'm like, why am I still out here buying a whole bunch of stuff that I don't need though? Like, I find myself still placing a lot of Amazon orders and stuff, and I'm like, that's not as bad though, like, as buying all the trendy items that I was out here like, for whatever reason, running to buy. It's really not as bad, but still, I'm like, why am I doing that? Like, what is the point of all that? So that is one of my goals this year, you guys, to buy less, okay? Stop buying things that I don't need. Stop buying things that I know, like, it's just a very momentary, like, oh, I could use this. Like, no, you couldn't use this, okay? I do want to stop buying less items. When I moved the first time, I realized how much junk I have. Like, I had a storage room in that apartment, my old apartment, just like packed to the brim. A lot of that stuff I had to either sell, throw out, or just like donate. And I think that was like a wake-up call for me, because I was like, what am I doing? Why am I buying so much stuff? Why do I have so much stuff? Why do I keep buying stuff? I need to stop. And I did. I tried to stop. I did stop buying, like I said, trendy items and stuff, but I still found myself like placing Amazon orders and like whatnot. So hopefully this year is a better year in terms of that. If that is one of your goals for this year, I hope you do a good job, okay? That was one of my goals, and I really did stop buying all the trendy items, you guys. Like, I think I only took like 5 Sephora trips the entire year, which honestly, that might be a lie. I want to say more than 5, less than 10 though. More than 5, less than 10 Sephora trips in the entire year, and I'm proud of myself for that. I didn't feel the need to like buy every single trending concealer and foundation, and oh my god, there's a new blush. Like, when I really wanted it, I bought it. But if I didn't really want it, if I didn't really care for it, if it was really just like something that I didn't need, I really did not buy it. And for that, I am proud of myself. Something I both failed at and achieved, that's a good way to put it, was cutting toxic people out of my life, or not giving attention and not giving energy to toxic people in my life. Because at the beginning of this year, I was still holding on to toxic friendships. Okay, we were still holding on to those friendships that you just know serve you no purpose, but you're like, oh, like, I just feel bad, or like, we've been friends for so long, and like, no. It's time to cut that loose, babe, okay? I was that person. I was holding on to that tightly. And this year, I finally was able to tell myself, you know what? This person or these people not only serve you no purpose in life, but they treat you like crap. They do nothing for you. They're rude to you. They're not true friends. Whatever the case may be, I was finally able to tell myself, like, you deserve better. You deserve better than these friendships that, like, honestly, they had me miserable. Like, I was miserable. I was like, I truly deserve better than these friendships. And I was finally able to let them go this year. I cut off a very toxic, long time friend that I was like, I just can't do this anymore. So I'm very proud of myself in that regards, because I honestly, like, last year me, I would have just been like, it's fine, like, I don't even really care, like, it's not even like worth it, or like, I don't know, like, I would have been like, honestly, it's not that deep, it's not that serious. Like, I almost like gaslight myself. But this year I was like, no, like, you are moving up in life, you are trying to do more, you're moving to a new city, you are like literally starting like a long-term relationship, okay, an engagement. Like, is this the type of person that you want in your life forever? Like, are these the type of people that you would be happy with in your life forever? And the answer was no. The answer was absolutely not. So I was very happy that I finally got the courage to cut people off. Ooh, another little achievement as well, financially, I finally started a high yield savings account, you guys. Like, I was the type of person that I'm just gonna let my money sit in my like debit account, because I don't know what to do with it. Like, I don't know what to do. And this year, I was finally like, you know what are you doing? Like, everyone is always telling me, and I don't mean like personally, I mean like on social media and stuff, if you follow like finances accounts, everyone's always like telling you like, oh, start a high yield savings account, do not let your money sit in your bank account, like, start a high yield savings. And I was like, shut up, no, I'm not gonna do that. And this year I was finally like, what am I doing? Why am I not listening to these people that are literally like rich and telling me what to do? I should start listening to them. So I did. This year I started a high yield savings account. I put my money in there. And you guys, I am getting money every single month just for letting my money sit in that account. Can you believe that? It's like a reward. Every single month I'm just getting free money. And I'm like, why didn't I do this sooner? Why didn't I do this sooner? I gave myself some little freckles. I don't even know if you can see them. I use this like ColourPop freckle pen. They're very subtle, kind of cute. I'm not a freckle girl, I don't know. They just don't look natural on me ever. Probably because they're not. They look weird, whatever. I already did it, I already did my mistake. Just gonna move on. I finished off my makeup with some mascara and a little bit of eyeliner, but that is basically the look for today. We didn't have time to do a whole bunch. We got a lot to do today, okay? But this was cute, kind of fresh, kind of clean. But that was today's Vlogmas day, you guys. I hope you guys enjoyed this little chit chat for day 11. I cannot believe how we have one more day left. We have one more day left of Vlogmas. Yeah, Vlogmas was very tiring, but it was so worth it. I had so much fun. And yeah, I hope you guys enjoyed today's little chit chat. It's just a reminder that just like you guys see my life and you probably think, oh my god, like she moved into this really nice apartment and she has this nice car and like she's engaged and her cats. And it's like, yeah, I've gotten a lot of comments saying like, oh, like I love your life. Like I would love to live your life. And there are also a lot of things that I felt like you guys that I deal with on my own, things that I'm not proud of myself for, things that this year I just wasn't able to achieve. Like I wasn't able to get better at this or this, and I may not necessarily show all those things, but I do want to be transparent with you guys and just let y'all know that like no one is perfect. Please do not ever compare yourself to anyone on social media, much less me. But if you are going to compare yourself, then compare yourself to me right now and look at all of my failures and think, what was I better at? Like maybe I couldn't do less shopping, but you did. Good job. Good freaking job. Okay, compare yourself in that way. I want you to just remember we are all human, okay? And I am right here with you because there's comfort in knowing that no one is perfect. No one has a perfect life. Everybody has their own struggles, and those were mine. Those were mine. But again, I also did have a good year, okay? I had achievements and I had goals that I reached this year. I don't really know how to end this. I just wanted to say that. I just wanted to hopefully provide some comfort to somebody out there. Anyways, you guys, I will see you same time tomorrow, and there will be actually no giveaway today. I know it's 12 days of giveaways, but I decided to put off the final last giveaway until day 12 as like a grand reveal. I was gonna have it the last 2 days, but I decided to do it just on day 12, and you will have plenty of days to enter. Don't worry about it. There will be no giveaway on my Instagram today. It's just this little video, this little chit chat I wanted to do. But tomorrow, the grand giveaway item will be revealed, okay? So come back tomorrow, same time for Vlogmas day 12, okay? Thank you so much for watching. Don't forget to like and subscribe and leave me a little comment. And I love you.